with the Doc and Jaymen. Easy.
Hey, Jaymen, what's going on, man? It's Jordan White.
Uh-oh.
Hey, what's up, bud?
Oh, not a whole lot, man. I just saw that you were out there. I wanted to call in and say what's up.
Wyatt, bud.
Begin to check out Growing Green with Organized Organics.
Yeah.
Awesome, man.
It's going to be great.
Going in the KI studios.
Oh, it's going great, man.
Oh, we're good.
How's things out there? What are you up to today?
Oh, man, I'm headed to Denver. My CFO for the nonprofit is in town, and we're going to go take care of a few things, meet with the water system specialist and everything like that. And just got a few things get going with this event and everything, looking on getting plans started for building these large greenhouse facilities to cater to the Colorado area.
Excellent, man. That's excellent. You chose the perfect time to call in because that's what we're talking about right now is nonprofits in and out of the cannabis industry.
Oh yeah,
we're going to try to help as many because some of these nonprofits have limited resources. You know how it goes. You donate a lot of your time, and so they may not have advertising.
Hold on. Guys, do me a favor. We have another caller. I just want to see who's on the other line. So we're going to flash over. Don't go anywhere, okay?
Don't go anywhere, Wyatt. All right, hold on.
You're on K-High with the Doc and Jaymen. Easy.
What up?
Who's this?
Good afternoon.
Who is this?
Who are we speaking with?
Nicole.
Hi, Nicole. Wait, is this Nicole from hold on. Is this Nicole from New Horizons, Nicole?
No, absolutely not. Your mom's there, my darling.
Oh, you sound a lot like her, though. You sound a lot like her. I was about to say
I know exactly who this is. This is Sexy Baby Nicole. This is Sexy Baby Nicole. Is that right?
All right, boss man. All right, boss man gets it here. Jaymen Easy cutting.
Hey, Nicole, how are you doing today?
Apparently, you're not the only sexy sounding Nicole in the city, okay?
Nicole, how are you doing today?
I am absolutely awesome.
Very good. Very good. Man, that weather we had yesterday was crazy, was it not?
We totally just put him on hold for a chick.
Why?
My fussy South almost went floating down the gutters and stuff.
Wyatt understands being put on hold for a chick. He's been there before.
Now Nick's calling. Hold on, let's see what.
All right, hey Nicole, we're gonna let you go. I'm gonna get back to Wyatt and talk to him a little bit about his charity.
You're on the air live.
All right.
No, I know. Hold on, let's see.
Nicole, you have a good one.
Bye, Nicole. Hold on a second, Nick. Bye, Nicole. Hold on, we're gonna flash back over. Hey, bro, are you still with us?
Yeah, man.
Okay, hang on just a second. Let's find out what Nick from Living Art Tattoo was up to. Hi, Nick. What are you up to? I'm in the studio live right now, just screwing off. I just figured I'd answer my phone since it was you. This is my best friend, guys. By the way, this is my bestie, one of my besties out there. Yeah, we guys got besties too. Don't hate.
Ain't nothing wrong with that, man.
Ouch, that's harsh, bro. That's how you know it's your real friend when they dish you instead of they're like, I'm just gonna rip him right now. I'll tell you what. Let me call you back after I get off the show when I'm on my way to traffic court. Ooh.
Oh, that's fun stuff. The Wagon Man
Hi, bro.
today. Do you guys know who the Wagon Man is?
Wagon Man?
Billy Carlisle. He walks around Old Colorado City in Manitou Springs carrying a train of like 3 wagons with a big sign on his chest that says "Be Positive." He's waving American flags and everything like that, just spreading love and positivity. Well, the city of Colorado Springs ticketed him last week, and Manitou Springs just sent him to court with 4 tickets that they've racked up from one police officer just harassing this guy just because he apparently doesn't like the way his face looks. But the guy is super nice. I've hung out with him and talked with him and everything like that. He just wants to spread love and positivity to the area. And he really can't understand what's going on.
So what is it that they're ticketing him with?
And so, they're telling him, no, you can't walk around spreading love. And it's just not clicking in his brain why it's not acceptable for him to do this. Honestly, I don't get it either.
And what is it exactly they're citing him with? I'm confused here. What?
It's obstructing traffic. And it's one cop that has ticketed him 4 times for the same thing. I've seen.
So it's this one cop has issue with what he's doing.
So this shit's personal.
Traffic. He always waits on the crosswalk sign and everything. It just makes me so mad that they would want to do this to this guy.
So Wyatt, this is personal. This is personal.
It's him spreading love. He never asked anybody for change. Never asked anybody for money. He just wants to spread positivity.
Well, that sounds like we actually need more people.
This is not cool.
Well, but hey, let's talk about your charity though for a minute because that's what we're doing in this segment right now.
I'm the manager of Organized Organics. We're a nonprofit out of San Diego, and we build aquaponics systems. And if you don't know what that is, take the time to Google it. They're really cool. It's basically a giant 250-gallon fish tank with a plant tray above, and you can grow insane produce out of there extremely fast. I just had some delivered down to Texas, and they've been down there for 4 weeks. And
what's the website?
They've already eaten tomatoes off of the systems.
Well, what did you say you had a website there, Wyatt?
We do, man. We've got organizedorganics.org is the name of the website. And if you'd like to get involved and be a part of this thing, you can contact me directly at jordan@organizedorganics.org.
Excellent.
It's just really something awesome. We want to feed hungry people. That's the whole goal.
Yeah, that sounds like it.
Aquaponic systems to food banks and churches and other organizations. We're working with a rehab facility in San Diego to where, as their patients come in to be rehabilitated through drug use and alcohol use, they are able to go into one of our greenhouses and receive vocational training through the rehab facility to become certified organic farmers once they leave. That way, they've got a vocation to go back to rehab.
Why that?
Like that perpetual cycle of abuse.
That sounds amazing, man. And we appreciate that you do that, and that's very admirable. But I want you to do me a favor, because I know when you're out there traveling about, you run into a lot of organizations. Let them know we're going to be donating segments of our show to letting people know about these charities who otherwise couldn't afford the advertising, couldn't afford to get their message out there. So
we're going to post the website on the K-High page for you too, buddy.
Yeah. Guys, as you're out there and about, let them know, get a hold of us, MistaTre, Jay, and we'll highlight their cause on our show, guys. So.
All right, look, we're gonna hold on just a second. I totally just hung up on him. He doesn't know, but and I apologize to you up front, Wyatt. We have to move on in the segment to get this song done in the first segment. I hate to do that to you, but we have such a busy show today that kind of have no choice. I got to get Josh on the phone so we can do the review. I totally answered and then we hung up on him again. Josh, Wyatt, I'm real sorry.
We're sorry. You must first dial a.
Oh, boo! Drop it. Flash. There we go. Hold on. Now I'm all 19191. Okay, hold on. What am I doing? I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, so 1. And then we're gonna give out the first half of your number, Josh.
With every dial-up tone, then we're losing listeners. They're like, oh, screw this.
Like, this guy's retarded. He cannot even do a phone.
Right.
Okay, here we go. This should get Josh on the line.
Luckily, the song wasn't done on the phone, guys. So
no, thank God. Thankfully, the song wasn't done here at our studio. It was done at, of course, Mac Addict. Hey, Josh.
Hey, how's it going?
Good. How you doing? This, by the way, fans and listeners, this is Josh from weed-radio.com. He does hip hop shows at night. He reached out to me and asked me if he could use some of my own personal music for his weed radio show, and it got me thinking, why not have him do, take a hit or burn that bitch with us today, and let's get his opinion as a radio connoisseur. I think we value your opinion on hip hop, and this is actually an R&B called Afro pop, an R&B type song. In America, the genre would probably fall under R&B, but over in Africa, it's called Afro pop.
All right.
So, without further ado, let's go ahead and have the boys in Chicago cue that track up, and we'll check it out right now. Chicago.
They're in the restroom right now.
I'm sorry.
It's okay, man.
¿Dónde está el baño, señor?
We got to roll with the punches. I'm going to beatbox. You just got to do your thing. All right,
That's
ready?
it. I got to go.
All right, you said, okay, African drum style? Okay, here we go. No, I can't do it.
You know what I revert to? Just old school him.
I almost went total Lion King and that one.
That one. That's semi-racist, but I like
that. Here we go. Chicago.
I hear static.
Dude, I like the whole rain thing.
I'm doing it now, brother.
Oh.
I was like, I like the way it starts.
So why are you guys waiting at that?
I guess here's what we can do. Chicago, don't worry about it. Hold on, Yofi. Chicago, don't even worry about it. Let's do it the next segment. Josh, stick around with us, okay? And we're going to actually talk about a topic instead that came up, and we'll wait for those boys in Chicago. They may not have gotten it down. I sent it to them an hour before the show, so I'm kind of the jerk off here. And so I'll take the fall for that one. Let's get to this story that I posted to the Speakeasy K High Noon page, the Speakeasy High Noon page. That's Speakeasy High Noon with the Doc and Jaymen Speakeasy. It's about Memorial Hospital, and this is a local story, so this is kind of a big deal here.
I like this story.
I love this story. Yes. The title of the story says an 8-year-old Monument girl will be able to take cannabis oil when she has the hospital for surgery later this week. And it says update on cannabis oil controversy at Memorial Hospital. So let's go and let's click on the story and we'll get in here. I'm going to read a little bit of this. I'm going to take you guys' of course, opinions real quick the last couple of minutes of this segment. But it says Memorial Hospital has approved a policy allowing patients to use cannabis oil at the hospital. This was, by the way, put up by KKTV right here in Colorado Springs. That's the local, KKTV would be the local CBS affiliate. But that's a local CBS affiliate. CBS has, of course, followed our story very closely and done several stories on K-High ourselves. So shout out to the national CBS and local CBS guys out there. But a hospital spokesman tells News 11 Memorial Hospital has approved a new policy that allow patients who currently administer CBD oil to a child suffering from seizures to continue administering the oil while that child is admitted to the hospital and under the care of pediatric neurologist. Memorial went to say patients must understand that there's a risk involved in giving patients CBD oil and must sign a release in order to continue this therapy while in the hospital. Nurses and physicians will not administer it themselves. Memorial Hospital may reevaluate this policy as circumstances and clinical research develops. So what do you guys think?
Well, I think that it's a major step forward. I give them mad props for doing it. I think that it shows a lot of respect to local feelings about cannabis, to the parents and everything of the child. So I give the Memorial a lot of respect in that regard.
I do as well.
I understand that for legal reasons they have the disclaimer, but I think I full-heartedly disagree with that. There's a risk there. What risk? Like, there's never been
the only risk.
One case.
I'll tell you the risk.
The mic is falling.
The mic is falling. The sky is that is the sky is falling for radio people.
There's never been one. I mean, they can literally show cases of death with a lot of prescriptions and stuff. There's not one instance of anyone having any problem.
I think once you've already started the therapy and then you completely stop it, that's dangerous.
But I'm
right. I mean, like you said, I kind of actually agree because it's a good thing that they are doing, especially coming from a hospital. That's being supportive. I really don't know the whole reason behind it. Maybe they don't have any more other treatments besides using the oil or administrating the oil. So yeah, I mean, big ups to Memorials for what they're trying to do, because I mean, I support cannabis, and I really believe it's 60.
Well, I would imagine that we had some very brave parents basically assert their rights here in this situation and say, hey, this is what we're going to do with our child. But I give Memorial a lot of credit for respecting those wishes and stuff. And it's a big movement forward in treatment. It sets a precedence that will help us on a national level someday. Right. So yeah, absolutely.
Absolutely couldn't agree. I mean, treating kids with cannabis oil has been proven time after time. I mean, Mike Kennard, I'll always go right back to the president of this station whose own son had the same problem. I'll tell you what, Josh, stick with us. We're going to do the review on the track here on the next segment when we come back from the break. You can find us at YouTube at K-Space-High. There you can watch us right behind the scenes. Also, 719-591 Kush. Get a hold of us and talk to us.
Yeah, make sure you hit us up. This is Jay Speakeasy right here on K-High.
They didn't have the commercial loaded. That's whenever it takes them longer. I ain't snitching. Hey, Josh, you still with us?
All clear.
Josh. Okay, cool. I just want to make sure you're with us. We're going to get that track played in the next segment, and then I'll get you off the phone here. We're basically flipping it around, but we got the Memorial story done, so we can dedicate the whole second segment to this song.
Okay, Trey. Yeah, just tell me when you want that.
You know what? Let's do this. Let's we'll pre-sell it and then play it right away. So basically, when we come back from break, Jaymen will read the YouTube little read and the phone number. Say that they can post, take a hit or burn that bitch on the K-High page on our High Noon page, and then they can also call in and tell us what they think. what we'll do is
So this is Take a Hit or Burn That Bitch?
yeah, that's the name of like the segment.
The segment.
Yeah, Take a Hit or Burn
so
That
this
Bitch.
is our hip-hop review, Take a Hit or Burn That Bitch.
Normally done on Fridays, but we're going to do it on Tuesday today because I'm scared I'm going to jail.
All right. Hey,
I ain't scared of jail. I'm just scared that I have to go because I don't want to go.
What did he say on that? Because do I need to get people?
Oh, no, he said don't even worry about it. He's going to run a rear. It's more, I think it's just more like to not step on her toes, which I can understand. I know she wouldn't probably mind, but it's probably better. Oh, yeah, that's that heavy stuff right there. That beat is sick, though. Like, when I heard, he played this beat in the car for me, right? And he's like, and I was like, man, that's fast. I don't know if I can freestyle that. And he started saying something. Like, he was spitting. You were spitting in the car. What's that, Josh? I'm not sure what Josh was saying. Look, I think Chicago be messing with us. Don't drop it right when we hit the break though, because I got to pre-sell it still, Dennis.
I got you. Yeah,
okay.
We'll come in,
I think you just like playing with us. And beat is hot though.
I like it.
Appreciate that.
The man right here in the studio with us is the one who created the beat. That's why when I sent it to you, I said you can use it for whatever you want, man, because he owns the rights to the beat and the rights to the lyrics, and I own the rights to my freestyle. Or I mean, not my freestyle. I actually wrote that while he was recording. Look, trying to act all sexy. I got behind the scenes video of him trying to act all sexy. I'm about to post that shit to the Facebook page. He was getting it too, like, I can touch it. I love it. What?
He's all got the
What's up, Josh?
The unbuttoned white shirt, just like.
Hold on, Josh was saying something. What, Josh?
Thanks for that too, man. I need content for that, man.
Oh, no problem, man. You can, and Yofi, you can get Yofi's stuff right off of Reverb Nation too, right?
I'm actually on SoundCloud.
Oh, man. You need to get a Reverb Nation because they actually use charts.
You can,
like, I'm number 10 on the
hit
charts
me
right
up, man. I can get you in touch with a lot of people that will give you all kinds of stuff.
All kinds of music, Josh. Get a hold of Jaymen Speakeasy. You can hit him up right through the High Noon Facebook page, actually.
Coming up 15.
All right, 15 seconds, guys.
Station with little purple and white hairs. The Weed Talk Station.
All right, welcome back. You're listening to K High. This is Speakeasy at High Noon. You're listening to K High. This is Speakeasy at High Noon. I'm Jay Easy. I'm with Doc Trey.
Yeah.
Yofi.
Yofi's performed at your venue before, actually.
Yeah, Yofi's
With
been
me.
there a couple times, man. Killed it.
I know he's performed with me there.
Yeah, and so we're about to do a segment a little early in the week. This is our Hit That or Burn That Bitch.
Take a hit.
Take a hit or burn that bitch. Normally we do these on Friday. This is our hip-hop review, but we're going to do it a little early this week because Trey's got.
I love Friday. I'm excited about Friday. We got Baby Bash, and we got the meet and greet at the Speakeasy. We got the concert over at Rockies, and then on top of that, we've got the dang Cannabis Cup, or Cannabis Expo, which will be at Friday and Saturday. We're going to do our show live from there on Friday. And then Saturday, don't
forget a video shoot.
What day's the video shoot?
We're shooting segments.
I didn't get the email.
Friday for the show, and then also on Saturday.
Oh, so we're going to shoot segments from the Baby Bash concert?
And Fridays.
Oh, snap. We're about to use some sexy Baby Bash footage for our music video.
So you guys shooting footage. We got Baby Bash meet and greet and smoke out. We got what else? You got the concert that night.
Oh, there's so much going on.
Jeffrey Peterson, if you're listening, Colin, I got a comedy show with him that night.
When? Oh, Friday night?
Yeah.
Dude, he is
For those
so...
who can't make it to Baby Bash, you can hang out, chill with Jeff.
Okay, you need to make sure you get
video of that. Because if you can't make it to Baby Bash, if you can't.
Wait, what time does he go on stage? Hold on, let me ask you that. Because I might be able to go to both. What time does he go on stage?
He goes on, he'll hit stage about 9 o'clock.
9 o'clock?
Yeah.
Dude, Baby Bash isn't going to hit stage till like 11:30.
Yeah.
I'm so coming to that. I can miss all my underground artists out there. I love you. I'm sorry, but I have to go watch Jeffrey Peterson. Dude is hilarious.
Jeff is bringing all his friends too, man. He brings a different group of comedians every time he comes in, and they are hilarious, man. So come and check that out on Friday. Make sure you come for the Baby Bash, and then you just hang out and stay for the comedy if you ain't already got a ticket to Raucous. But man, you don't want to see that
I'm going to ride over to Raucous. I'm going to ride over to Raucous. Baby Bash will probably be at your show. from Jeffrey Peterson. He'll probably let's
he
get him to
might
stick
hang
around
out for
because he
Jeffrey
doesn't have to
Peterson.
be at Baby Bash. A Baby Bash doesn't have to be there. You know, Ronnie doesn't have to be like
Depends on how high we get.
I'm
We
trying,
might
look, I'm trying to ride over with them niggas.
We might-
They ride in style.
we might do like that commercial and melt him into a couch or something so he can't leave.
Hey, let's melt him in with a dab hit. We're gonna bash. Forget that ounce of weed last time we smoked, bro. This time we're going straight dabbing.
Dabbing.
All right, I'll tell you what. Without further ado, let's get to the track. So this is actually All to Myself, an original track by Yofi featuring me, MistaTre. And we want to know, hot? You know, is it hot enough to smoke that bitch? Or is this hot enough to smoke, take a hit, or do you want to burn that track out off the internet? Let us know. And of course, that's at 719-591-KUSH. Here we go. Yes, I am. I love that.
I can feel it try, baby. No matter how hard I try, emotions getting stronger. It's getting feeling helpless. My body's getting restless. I can't explain it. Feel by myself. I'm putting up a fight just to have you one more night. And get you all to myself, to myself. Simply feeling all to myself, to myself. I want you all. Through your memories, this was left for me. To the depth of me, I want this love we bring. Situation is getting worse. Not able to say what's in my chest. Now I can get up. Let's not just marry talk around. We can take it easy like walking in the park. I want you all to myself. Myself, to myself. It's feeling all, girl. Want you to myself, to myself.
Stepping out the whip, cold dish. We get the chase, oh shh. Red carpet process, focus. Shit taking decisions, he on this. We can talk crazy. Look at word from you, easy. Trying to play like speedy. Run the rest 10 times, you can't greedy.
I want you all. Myself, myself.
I'll be right behind you. I'm more Mr. Trey saying, or I'm always like, yeah, to myself. You know what I'm saying? The only lie, to hear it that hyped up, you don't have to be live. You have to be there live, otherwise, no way.
Yeah, girl. You know what I think, girl. You know what I need, girl. You know how I feel, girl.
Like that.
Medication.
That's what's good. My night nurse. Boy, you do that relationship like this. My night nurse. I believe you said night nurse, right? My night nurse is the word, right? My night nurse, I need my medication. So it's the way you say it, like my nine nurse, almost like 49ers, like the football team. I like it. Oh yeah, that's that sexy music right there, boy. That's that sexy music. I want my night nurse. I need my medication. Boy, my boy killed it. All right, so let's go first right to the expert himself. Josh, what do you think?
Josh, we got Josh on the.
I was listening to him the last time that he released the track, and it was a hit too.
So we got Weed-Radio saying take a hit.
Take a hit, bro.
Oh yeah, I like it. Okay, so Josh, I'm gonna go ahead and let you go. Please keep listening. The lines are open. 719-591-KUSH. Do you take a hit or do you burn that bitch? Simple as pie. We want to know what you think of the track. It's the new summer sexy joint that we got coming out. Video gets shot this weekend. We're gonna take this one to the kill. We're gonna send this one to the national radio stations, aren't we?
Yes, sir.
Absolutely. We kept it clean for that reason. We wanted a clean track that we could send straight to the radio station.
Africa is already
Africa is representing West Africa, man.
I know you can't say when the video is coming out, you know, because they got a TV station that's really waiting on the video.
Oh, well, I'm about to be in Africa, son. I'm going to the motherland. All right. So again, you can also post your comments to of course the K High Speakeasy page right here. Speakeasy High Noon with the Doc, MistaTre, and Jaymen. If you haven't stopped by and liked the page, please stop by and like the page. I think we're only at 112 likes. I know I sent this to like 1,000 people myself. So man, anybody who is my friend on Facebook and you haven't went by and liked the Speakeasy High Noon page with Doc, what kind of friend are you? I'm calling you out now. What kind of friend are you? Jaymen got us over 100 likes in like one day. What kind of friend are you? Yeah. Oh, we got a caller. Here we go. Caller, you're on K High with the Doc and Jaymen's Easy.
What is going on?
Oh, that sounds like Chris from Bay City.
Yes, sir. Like to take a hit.
Ah, he takes a hit of the track. All right, baby. All right. How you doing out there, bro? How you doing?
Hey, Chris, you
I'm
like
doing
it?
good. Beautiful day outside today.
Uh-oh.
Nice.
When are you leaving to come here?
Thursday at 8 o'clock.
Okay, so you're
Our
leaving.
time.
Okay, so Thursday at 8 your time. So you'll be here Friday morning sometime.
Friday afternoon about 3:30, 4 o'clock.
Oh, he's gonna miss our broadcast. I mean, you might be able to listen to it on the road, but you're gonna miss our broadcast as far
I'm
as.
listening to it on the road.
Are you gonna be here Monday?
Maybe.
Are you gonna be here Monday?
No, probably not. We might. I don't know.
If you guys stick around Monday and you can be here at noon, I'd love to have you in the show live in person. You know, because you on the phone you sound sexy as hell. So we want to get you in the studio so people can see you.
He's gonna be hitting up.
All the ladies think that too.
They do. I make them think that.
He's gonna be hitting the studio for Miranda's show. I know, right?
You gonna make Miranda's show?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
What show is he gonna? If he can make Miranda's show, he can make our show.
Yeah,
our show is before her show.
Yeah, it's right before it. So just come chill with us, hang out.
Yeah. Either way, you better call in the show. I mean, if you're on your way and you don't call us, we're gonna
I'll
be
be calling in on the highway and whatever.
Nice.
The highway, is it?
Giving us,
Is that what you kids are calling it these days?
Express lane only.
Straight to the top, right?
Carpool.
Hey, we carpool when we get on the highway,
Right.
because we're not selfish. Hey, by the way, anybody out there with an electric bong or electric dab hitter or dab, just bring a damn dab bong to the studio. I got dab and no dab bong, and it's Jaymen's fault.
I got a joint. We're gonna go burn that on the next.
Never mind. I apologize deeply. During the next 2-minute break, we're going to run outside. We're going to leave Yofi in the studio. He's going to run the show. We're going outside to get high.
We'll come back in. We won't even have a show anymore. It'll be like, welcome back to Yofi.
I know. He's got that accent, so he'll be like, welcome back to Yofi. Sexy shit. We got rid of those two ugly guys that speak English right.
You ever seen a color man turn red?
I think Yofi just did. Yofi's really African. Like, he's really pretty black, actually. He's what we'd call dark chocolate.
I'm always gonna be an African.
You know,
Right.
Yofi messed up. Hold up. Yofi messed up my pimp game this weekend, though, because me and another friend, I'm not going to say who because I don't want to, you know what, his girl doesn't listen to this show anyway. Me and Kamikaze were out and about, and we stopped at the old school. So I hit up Yofi, and I had told him we were going somewhere else. So I was like, oh, shit. Hey, bro, we're over at the old school. Come through. So Justin's like, look, we got the Blasian because he's black and Asian. He's like, we got the Bleakin. He's talking about me being Puerto Rican and Italian. And he's like, and now we got sexy dark chocolate. There's no way we can't win. And he brought his girl with him. I was like, oh, you son of a bitch.
You know, I was kidnapped this weekend, so I couldn't do much.
Well, I'll tell you what. Thanks, Chris, for calling in. As always, a pleasure to speak with you, bro. 719-591-KUSH. You got a couple more minutes to tell us if you want to take a hit or burn that bitch. We'll take your calls the rest of the hour. And let us know what you guys really think, because this is a track that we intend to take to the national level. So it's going to get some exposure. And you heard it here nationally for the first time. You heard it right here on, of course, K-High Radio with Speakeasy High Noon with Doc and this guy named Easy. He's easy. Wait, Amy listens to the show. He's not easy. He's not that easy. She said, oh, no, she knows.
Yeah.
She got me the first night.
Yeah.
She came and spit game, and I was done.
She walks by in her sweatpants and.
Hey, that's the best, though. Hey, that's the best.
Baby.
When you walk by with your sweatpants and your hair up, and you're like, Let me get some of that. That's when you know you got a bad chick. That's when you know you got a good girl. When she walked by, just fell out of bed, hair sticking up in the air every which way. She still got sleep in her eye, little drool right here. You know, hanging out the edge of her lip. And you're like, God, damn, you're fine. Let's do it.
Exactly.
You look like a damn puma about to pounce on an alligator. So I'm like, all right. So I'll tell you what. A couple more minutes here. Back to this Memorial Hospital thing, though. I got to tell people, if you're not in Colorado, until your state grows up, and that's the way I'm going to word it, I guess is the right way to word it. Until your state grows up and lets you start growing, wink, then I would say if you have a child that is suffering from seizures, especially epileptic seizures caused by the way the neuron or the brain fires to the body and stuff like that, and then or if you have a kid who's suffering from leukemia, I know firsthand accounts of people who have kids with leukemia and kids with epilepsy who are absolutely fighting this with cannabis oil. And if your state's not cool about that, maybe you need to come here.
Well, what people don't realize about cannabinoids and cannabis is that it's a cell regulator. That's why it works against cancer. If you don't know what cancer is, cancers are cells that should have died and forgot that they were supposed to die.
They're like,
and they become zombies.
That's what I was saying. They're basically like the real, if you want to know what real zombies are, if you want to get out your ninja sword and fight zombies, you might want to start inside your body.
Yeah, that's about an accurate summary of what cancer is. Cancer is cells that should have died but refuse to die. And so what cannabis does, what cannabinoids does, is it helps regulate healthy cell function. And so it reminds those cancer cells to die.
You damn cancer cells die.
Those neuron receptors to fire correctly. Also, it's a two-part system. They're kind of like it's kind of like a fuel injection. So you have the one firing and you have the receptor. And a lot of times it's the receptor that's no longer active. It's no longer taking those signals. What cannabis does is it reawakens those pathways. So when the one receptor fires, the other one actually receives the signal.
So could cannabis, let's be real here. Like I have had this headache since the accident. Like it won't go away. Like every day my head feels like it's getting squished like a melon. And I'm going to the doctor.
That is not good at all.
No, I know. I'm going to the doctor tomorrow, or no, Thursday. I was supposed to go this morning, but I took a sleeping pill last night and I overslept. And so I'm going on Thursday. I rescheduled the appointment just in case.
Never take your own roofies, guys.
Never take your own roofies. Don't roofie yourself, goddammit.
He was like, well, I wonder why other women complain. These don't look that bad.
Done. No, seriously, like I felt bad. Like I even woke up and I told Dana's like, did you go to the doctor? And I woke up, I'm like, no, and I'm sorry, please don't be mad at me, but I overslept because of the damn sleeping pills. I basically took a cocktail of PM Tylenol and
I like that. So you had a headache, something you had this long duration of a headache. It's increasing, and so you're like, I got a doctor's appointment in the morning. I should probably take a sleeping pill.
Shut up. I even told the doctor, I was like, I'm not going to take the sedative this time around, going around to the next one. So again, we're going to take your calls. We'll even take your calls through the break. Take a hit or burn that bitch. Let us know. So far, we've got no burn that bitches, and I always like when we don't get no burn that bitches. You don't get
my vote yet.
We got good. What's your vote?
I'm going to save it till the end.
You're going to take a hit. Because you're a pothead.
No, I'm saving it.
No, seriously though, guys, give us a call. Let us know what you think. We haven't had anybody say burn that bitch to any track yet, which means we must be picking good local music from here in Colorado. Other than that, we're going to get ready to go to a break here in a second. Hey, by the way, don't forget, letstalkpod.com is the website. You can also find us on the YouTube feed. Just go to youtube.com and subscribe to K-High. That's K-High. There you'll be able to check out all of our shows, videos, everything behind the scenes, what shirt we're wearing today to sponsor who. Like today, it's the Southeast Vikings or Colorado Springs Vikings. You can check them out on Facebook. It's a Pop Warner Club if your kids play football.
And coming soon, we're going to have it up on speakeasyradio.com. That's speak, the letter E-Z, radio.com.
Can you say RSS feed? Yeah. So also, again, 591 Kush. That's 719. Even in the springs, you got to dial the 719. 719-591 Kush.
All right, guys. We'll be back after the break with K-High, Dr. Trey, and Speak Easy.
Yeah, super freak. Freaky girl. I can't help myself. Look at these. Yeah. Hold on. Okay, so I need to call the courthouse and find out. I'm pretty sure I have court at 1:30 or 2:30, but I don't remember. What is the local courthouse?
Clear.
1:30. You should go push it.
Oh, I know. I'm gonna have to. As a matter of fact, Yofi, do you mind running me to the courthouse if it's at 1:30 so I'm not late? I'm already gonna go to jail. I don't want to go to more jail. Can you go to more jail?
Can you go to more jail? Are you gonna be out tomorrow?
Yeah, if anything, I'll be out tonight. If they take me to jail, I think they're just going to want me to pay the warrant. If that's the case, Dana will probably have one of my, they'll probably keep me like in cuffs for like a few hours, and they don't have my homegirl come pay the ticket. But if not, then if they don't take me, then they don't take me. But I'm pretty sure they're going to take me because I just don't know how you can go to city court and have a bench warrant and not get picked up.
Right. Yeah, no, that they will do it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So I wanted to be able to go early.
It's like they have to.
Yeah, I wanted to go early so that I could get it squared away before I even had court that afternoon. But I was like, today is not a good day. Like I woke up and like, heavens, I'm gonna basically, hey, when you hear him come back, here's time to take over the show. Just be like, those two idiots went to go get. I was at about probably a minute and a half. Those guys went to go get high. You'll hear them tell you to come back in. You're Mike Slice. Say those guys went to go get high, so I figured I'd take over the show. West Africa, man. Yeah, really quick. Wow.
Just FYI, as a show host, I would never do this. So I apologize for leaving you here by yourself.
It's fine.
Really, it's not, but I appreciate the fact that you're okay.
Okay.
We're up in 60.
Weekend is just an excuse to get a long way from work, especially in a John Deere Gator. The Gator RSX 850i with speeds up to 53 miles per hour makes every journey exciting. And the Gator XUV 825i has a 1,400-pound payload to all your gear. Visit your John Deere dealer. Go Gator. For great deals on John Deere equipment, visit Longspeak Equipment in Longmont today. Or find us online at longspeakequipment.com or myjohndeeredealer.com. Think you can't afford an amazing office for your business in the best buildings nationwide? Think again.
Up at 30.
Regis removes the hassles and costs that come with office space. Just call 1-800-OFFICES for a quick quote. Pick from any of their 2,000 prestigious locations and you can start working immediately. Regis offices are fully furnished, staffed, and ready to go. No upfront cash required and no long-term commitments. Right now, they're offering 1 month free. Call 1-800-OFFICES and start today.
All right.
Pass it on. K-High is streaming at letstalkpod.com.
All right. I guess we are back again. My name is Yofi. For y'all who don't know.
I'll bring up the mics right now.
Okay.
Mics are fine.
All right. I guess we are back again. For y'all who don't know, the name is Yofi. Well, MistaTre and Mr. Speakeasy actually went to take a puff real quick and pass, So I'll be taking over from here. Don't worry, I'll bring it out.
Yeah, no, we're back from getting high.
They already came in.
We ain't go.
I was about to make it live and sexy for y'all, but I guess it didn't work.
Hey, I'm gonna do you like they did me, man. Don't make me call the NSA on you. They really said that too. I was like, "What are you guys gonna do? Call the police?" And they were like, "No, we're gonna call the NSA." I was like, "That's racist." I was like, "I'm Puerto Rican, damn it! I didn't swim here. I took a boat like everybody else."
So how was the smoking?
It was good.
We're gonna share it with you. There's still half a joint left for you. We saved some for you.
You see, for y'all who listening, you see how they do me. The man from the motherland never actually smoked some of the herbs.
Oh, speaking
that's
of
really
the motherland,
We saved it.
we saved you some.
Oh, there we
Cry
go.
baby. See, he's a cry baby. Good.
Even better.
Do you want a wham burger with your French fries?
No.
I cite Joe Dirt. Kid Rock and Joe Dirt was the biggest dickhead ever, and he's really not like that in real life. But oh my god, that was great. But you want a wham burger, some French fries? Well, I'll tell you what. He actually was telling me something on the way in that blew my mind. I was like, I would use raw cannabis cologne if they had like the right strain that has the right raw smell, because the smell of it raw is way different than when it's cured and way different than when it's well, it's not that way different when it's cured, but it's still different. But raw cannabis has actually a really sweet, pungent smell to it. And I said I would wear that as cologne. And then Jaymen told me this.
I can't remember what the name of it was, but I read about some local tribe somewhere where they wear wreaths made out of cannabis during wedding ceremonies around their necks.
So you get there, they lay you. with weed. Just to get this right, you get to the wedding, they lay you with weed, and then you can smoke said reef later because you get to take it with you as a parting gift. Dope. I want to go to that wedding.
Yeah, that would make for a good wedding.
Oh yeah, speaking of weddings, my sister, I'm DJing my sister's wedding, which is cool because she basically gets, you know, $100 an hour DJ for free. I can't charge her, dude, seriously. And my mom asked me to walk her down the aisle, which I thought was odd. Our dad is dead, our real dad. And my stepdad is in New York, which would be the only other dad she knows. And he's in New York working, and he can't leave work even for the wedding, I guess. So
your big brother?
Oh yeah, I'm big bro.
Brother.
I'm little bro and big
that
bro.
Makes total
big
sense.
sister and a little sister.
Oh, that makes total sense.
Well, I told her, I said I would, but I think she's gonna have her fiance's dad walk her down.
Patriarch, because you're now would be considered the patriarch
of
the family.
I am. I'm the oldest son of the oldest son.
You have to give your permission and give her away.
My uncles hate. My uncles just for I know one of them that does listen for sure out in New Jersey, but the other one in Philly, he hates when I say I'm the Don. He's like, no, I am the Don. And I'm like, look, I ain't really on that mob shit, though. I'm just saying I'm the Don of our family. I'm like, hey, listen, up for real. I'm the Don. I'm literally named after my grandfather. Of course, that's why I'm the third. That's where the Tre comes from for all you out there. But, and the Mista comes from the way I spit dope lyrics in the box, homie. But anyway, I'm just saying, yo, real ish.
And my middle name comes from my uncle.
So you're the oldest?
Yeah, I'm not the oldest. I have an older sister, but and unfortunately in the Latin community, you know, it's kind of like Arabic community, only not as bad. You know, the girl is like second place to the boy always. The son can carry your name on in the Latin community, so he's like you know, like a pedestal.
That's a lot of cultures.
That's why I have this right here. It says "Born a king, died a king," because when you're a prince to a king, you're nothing more than the next king in line. Right. And so I've always been the next king in line of the family because of being the oldest son of the oldest son. So, you know, my uncles are like the, you know, they're like I don't know, that dude from like Robin Hood and shit, the John,
little
John. Brother. You're just a brother. You're just a brother. You're not the king.
Or Prince John.
Yeah, latrine. I always go back to freaking Men in Tights. Every toilet will forever be known as a latrine.
From now on, they'll all be known as
Johns. Yeah. I love that. Oh, if you have never seen Men in Tights, homework tonight, folks. Go rent that movie.
Just watch every Mel Brooks movie.
Oh, any Mel Brooks movie is like, hey.
Spaceballs, Blazing Saddles. Blazing Saddles.
This reminds me of Spaceballs, just so you know right here. This is Spaceballs. We're looking at, by the way, we're looking at the video feed, the live video feed of us. It's like, when is this? Now. But then when is now? Then. But we're here now. What happens when we fast forward? There will be then. I don't know the exact lines, but it's hilarious. I die. Even as a little kid, I was like, humna, what the hell just happened to me? Oh, but anyway, great guy.
Speed.
Ludicrous speed. What's ludicrous speed? It's faster than light speed. Doesn't it say like
they went to Glad.
When they put that thing on, they're like, and like the last one's like, oh shit, or hold on to your seat or something like that. Right. And it's like, what's that? We're at ludicrous speed. Right. Who hits the brakes from ludicrous speed? Just for the record, Mel Brooks, great movie, great movie. It's one of my favorite movies. If you're a Star Wars fan, you have to watch the spoof movie. You know, like I loved Robin Hood with Kevin Costner. Great freaking movie. But then, you know, Dave Chappelle playing his sidekick is epic, dude. It's like, who's the first one? Morgan Freeman, right? So in the real Robin Hood. So you go from Morgan Freeman to Dave Chappelle. It's great.
Abe Lincoln.
Bless you. No, that's my name.
Abe Lincoln. No, I said Abe
Blinken. Oh my God. Anyway, we could spend like a whole segment on seriously on Mel Brooks movies all day, because you know then there's always Blazing Saddles.
Blazing Saddles.
You know what? My favorite sign isn't the sheriff's a thing.
If you ever want to know how ridiculous, I think they did a great job of illustrating the racism
especially in the
country,
in the 70s.
But at the same time making it funny.
Oh, absolutely. The sheriff's a ding. The sheriff's a what? I said the sheriff's a ding.
Brother Johnson's right about Sister Johnson.
Oh my God, no. But my favorite part of the movie, honestly, is it's him and Gene Wilder in the sheriff's office after Gene Wilder becomes the sheriff, right? And he goes, steady as a rock. He goes, yeah, but this is my shooting hand. This is my shooting hand. Like, oh my God, Gene Wilder. This is why I will never watch Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, is because of Gene Wilder.
One of the first movies I remember people smoking a joint in too, because
they
never say it. He rolls up a cigarette. The sheriff rolls up a cigarette and starts smoking it, and when Gene hits it, he's like,
It's like,
And he realizes,
total
yeah.
weed moment.
Total weed
If you didn't catch that innuendo there, shame on you. Because people forget this weed revolution started. It really got fire when a state legislation finally backed the state full-fledged, which was here in Colorado. I don't think what Washington did was full-fledged backing. I think the people passed the law, and the legislation kind of worked, kind of pushed back against it with the legislation, the way they wrote it. Here, the legislation kind of flowed with what it wasn't what we expected. They said, we're going to regulate this like liquor. And then they treated it like it was medicine, and you had to have privacy bags and all this other horse shit. But realistically, here was the real weed revolution. But people forget the 70s, before I was even born. I was born in 81, just for the record, so we can throw me under the bus that I wasn't there. But I was there in my dad's nutsack, so kiss my ass. But hey, fair enough. I was in there swimming around waiting to come out. So I wanted to wait till the 80s because, the 80s were cool. So screw you. But anyway, no, seriously. But in the 70s, that's when a big feminist revolution started, which was followed immediately by the hippie revolution. And they call the hippie revolution because it's so much more than just pot. But realistically, the hippie revolution was really the first coming of a genuine weed revolution.
Yeah.
That's some deep shit, huh?
Well, it was more than just a weed revolution. It was a freedom revolution, and that's really what we're talking about. People fight for freedoms. Either
in West Africa, they fight for freedom too.
They fight for the freedom of our country.
That was so not your
or
fight.
they fight within our country. It was something, but I don't know what that was.
Hey, he high-fived it. He co-signed it. Kiss my ass.
He's like, look, I'll do Yofi. You do you.
You do. He tells me, because I would say man afterwards. He's always like,
I'm not
sure. No, man. Just whatever I said. Because I'm like, she's a bad chick, man. And he's like, no, it's just she's a bad chick.
She's a bad chick. No, man. Where's the man coming from? I don't know.
I'm telling you, me and Yofi are going to Jamaica next year. Dead serious. We're going to meet in Jamaica.
I leave in July.
No, I know, not this year. I said next year, fool.
Come on now.
Man, I can't come this year. I got issues with.
You leave in July?
Man, I said I got court today, fool.
First week in July.
First week, you get to stay for the 4th, right?
I'm gonna have the worst best 4th of July ever.
Push it back, but I don't know if everybody else is gonna be there by the time I get there.
Where are you going?
Be there.
Actually, I'm trying to go to Trenchtown, try to see where my
man, you trying to go to the hood. Hey man, you can't even be. Hey bro, you really gotta be like black and Jamaican to go there though, or at least be able to fake it.
You have to know people down there. But,
hey, can I know people? Because I want to go. I'm such a Bob guy. Like that's my Jesus. Just so y'all know, that's my Jesus in his golden fleece diaper.
Well, I love
him. I literally love him. His music
he had to come out and say, he's like, you guys are acting like
I'm just gonna come down there with a big weed shirt that says I do weed radio. That way they know I'm like friendly foe, regardless. They're like, this nigga ain't from here, but he does have a weed shirt that says he's cool.
Right.
I think a lot of people that go to Jamaica from here are weed friendly, and they pretty much they're like, oh, another guy who likes weed.
They get on the gangplank and they go, international law, man. The gangplank is Jamaican land, so fire it up.
I like how they have they'll grow them inside tires. They'll throw tires out.
You don't remember? You don't
fill them full of soil.
Dude,
their plants right there. I think that's awesome.
Have you ever been to a trailer park?
Have
you ever been to a trailer park? Like I've seen here, just over there off of South Academy, bought a crib in a trailer park that my grandparents used to live in. Yeah, that's right. I'm Puerto Rican and Italian. We still got trailer park people. What? But anyway, but yeah, there's like a house that has the tires lined around it. There used to be at least one, a trailer that had it, and then they had flowers growing. Like they were up though, and then the flowers would grow in the shade better. So that's why they had them up.
Oh, I got you.
Like half buried.
The tire was protecting the flower.
Boom, extra shade.
You know, when I was a kid, there was this old gas station out
in a holler and somewhere down south because he's a big white guy.
Yeah, down in Arizona in the rural areas, near my grandpa's house, there was a gas station. And they made a little fence around the gas station with tires that they buried partially underground, sticking up.
Yep.
And so it was just like looped all the way around, and then they painted the tires.
They should have done
that.
Jaymen, we should get tires like that and bury them, and then at the end, like cut the tire head into like a serpent shape, like a Chinese, so it looks like a serpent.
So yeah,
like
that would be dope.
Dope. Don't you steal our idea? Copywriting, trademark by Train Arizona and Speakeasy Lounge. K-High. What? I'm over there dropping disclaimers. Don't steal my idea. That's cool. That's gonna be my front yard, just weird art shit that you'd never do yourself because it's too trashy. You say, but I'm classy.
He wants the fine line.
You should see me. You should see me get my sway on right now in the studio. Behind the scenes, baby. K-Had YouTube. Just saying. We're almost out of time here. Jaymen, let's take them home here. Again, you can always watch this re-air anytime you want right on YouTube. Just go to K-Hide there. You'll be able to watch all our shows and videos and the live feed from the studio. Miranda's show is up next. It's going to be coming up with you guys. Hash it out. We're going to get out of here. I got to go to court. Jaymen.
Shout out to Mac Addict TV.
Mac Addict TV. Yep.
Yofi, thank you for coming.
Speakeasy.
Sucker fish.
Yes, sire.
Perfect. It was right where Kevin's mic was already chilled out. All right. What Mac Addict? Oh, I got to call the court. I'm going to tell him.
You want me to drop you over there?
Yes, let's go. I'm just going to go
right
now. I'm just going to go now, man. We're going to take me to jail earlier.
You gonna put all this stuff away, right? Your headphones?
Yeah, I'm gonna give you a phone number to call. So I'm gonna text it to you right now. It's Dana. That's my girlfriend. If I go, like, you'll know if I go to jail. I'll just have to hang out there for a second. If I don't go, they'll take me right then and there when court starts. Well, if I don't go to jail, then we can go to speakeasy.
You're not gonna cut the fee.
Oh, Miranda's here.
Yep.
You're not gonna cut
the
it reader. Oh yeah, no. You're not gonna restart everything, right?
No.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.